Hey guys, today we're doing a StoryShift development video, which is pretty rare because StoryShift is still going. The writers have slowed down a bit. We have new writers, they're very active, so it's just chugging along, so there's not much development on it right now, but like the last video we did was about the tool I use to to process the new chapters and prepare them to release them into the application, in the StoryShift application. So today's the same thing. I did some new features that really helped me, so I'm gonna show you what I did. It's pretty cool. So the first step I did, of course, I still need to convert the doc file to images. So once I get all the pages as images, the app is still using images. I'm not ready to just brush off the image-based solution to the text-based solution, just yet, because we're supporting comics, and also different writers have different styles in their pages. Some like nice textured pages and stuff like that. So I still like the image approach, and so maybe later we'll change it to a text-based approach, but it's still images. So the first thing I'll do is I'll tweak up this image here. The choice boxes are a bit weird here, so I'm gonna fix that. That's the first thing we'll do. We'll just prepare the boxes. So just like that. Like that. Nothing fancy here, just adjusting a couple things. And we'll just delete that stuff. Delete here. And this part. I'm also gonna move the choices in the right spot, like that, because we need space at the bottom for some stats, and I'll leave that kind of space between the choices, which is quite good enough. That looks about right, so alright, I'll go with that. So alright, so behold the new application. Maybe you don't remember the last one, maybe you didn't see the previous video, but it was quite simpler. It was just this panel here, and I have no idea what this is. I think I've dropped I think I dropped a control there by mistake, but whatever. The first step we do here is we're gonna check what was the last chapter, the last page in the previous chapter. So it was page 57, and so here we're gonna set the starting page to 58. And what that step is gonna do, we're gonna do that. So I'm just selecting all the new pages I got from. To convert the doc to images, I use like a web tool. That would be the next step to make the app actually do that, convert the doc file to images. But right now I use a web tool, and that's what it gives me. So the pages are numbered from 0 to whatever, from 1 to whatever. And what it's gonna do now, it's gonna rename them starting from 58. And it's also gonna do a step that it wasn't doing before, which is to resize the images to the approximately 1500 by 2000 pixels, which is the IRES resolution for the pages. So that's the new thing. It's actually resizing the images to the proper size. Before, what I had to do is open Photoshop, drop the images, run a batch file, resave them all. So that was a bit tedious. It wasn't too bad, but now it's just like instant. So it's gonna process the pages. Boom, boom, boom. And at the end it tells me how many pages there were. It tells me what's the last page. It's also here. And it loads the last page here for the next step, which is gonna be very useful. We're gonna see in a sec. So let's just check here. Chapter 6. As you can see, the size is 1505, so it's about the right size, which is fine. So already that step is much easier. The next thing I had to do is it was kind of tedious, is copy the last page, remove the choices from it, and then take the copy. What I would do is I would come here, make a copy here, and go extract the choices in Photoshop, and to generate the choice images that are applied in the application. It's applied on the last page. So I need a page without the choices and then an image for each choice, and that was tedious to prepare. Now what I do is first I pick the base color here, just do that. The application is not very clear on what's happening, but since I'm the one using it, that's fine. So here I have a choice 1 selected, so I'm just gonna go and highlight the first choice. It's already giving me the coordinates of the choice that I need to enter in the database, because the choice image has to be placed somewhere in the image, so that's the coordinate. So I'm gonna do choice 2 and go select the second choice. I do the same thing, it's a different color, just for clarity. Like that. Gonna do choice 3. Yet another color. And again, it gives me the coordinates. This option here doesn't do anything yet, but it would be if I want to lock the width of the choices, just to make sure the first coordinate is always the same, but for now it doesn't matter. So I just do process choices. What it's gonna do is it's gonna generate the 3 choices I selected, and it's gonna remove them from the page. And it's not working. Great. Alright, so I had a problem. It was not working. I had to go back, fix a bug in the new application, but now it should work. So I have the same setup here. I have selected all 3 choice boxes, and I have their coordinates here. A cool little features. A cool little feature if I don't want that choice, I can just remove it like that. But I do want it. All right, so let's try that. Process choices. It should render the 3 choice boxes into new images and remove them from the original image. So it's going in my code, and let's see if it did that. Yes, see, it removed the choices from here and it generated the 3 images, which is what I wanted. So now the next step is going on the web page, the administration page that I have. And we can go in the walking this car. I'm gonna reveal. Kellingston is so fast that I don't even have time to reveal the decision, and the new chapter is already there. But I'm gonna do the reveal, so you're gonna see that part of the process as well. It gives me automatically the email to send, and I can send it to all the subscribers. So the story is revealed, and then I can set up the new chapter. So what the app gives me here, gives me the number of pages that were added, so that's 10. So I'm gonna add 10 pages, and I'm gonna add the new decision here, and so I can take here, these coordinates, put them here. Alright, I'm not gonna fill these texts with you, I'll do it afterward, but that would be the question for the... That's more for the back end of things. It's for us to check what people are voting and stuff. Alright, so that gives me all I need for the setup here on the page. The next step here, this part here was the old way I would set up. It would duplicate the images for the choices and stuff, but this part here is doing all of it much easier, so that's probably gonna be modified. Although some more complex choice pages might need the manual method, but so maybe it's gonna stay there. So the last step is selecting all the images that were generated. So the pages and the choices, and it's just gonna generate the high res, medium res, and low res versions of it. And here it's just gonna process. So yeah, these additions to the tool are making my life much easier. And it creates a new temporary folder here, and it's got all the images that the application needs. So I just take that, put that on the server, fill in these texts here. That's for us, and then I can publish, and the new chapter would be out. So I'm gonna do that, but not with you. So yeah, that's the new tool. Next step I think is gonna be actually loading the doc file directly and generating the images on my end instead of relying on a web tool. And yeah, this makes things much easier, and I just fixed another bug I had with it. So yeah, good progress. I hope you're following some stories in StoryShift, because it's a very cool little application where you read the chapters and you vote at the end to decide what's gonna happen, and the majority vote is gonna decide what the writer is gonna write about. So it's a very nice interaction between the readers and the writers, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this video as well, so subscribe if you like that, and thumbs up, share if you want. If you know some writers, let them know about StoryShift. It's a cool platform, and we welcome any writer who wants to contribute with a community-driven story. So thanks for watching, and see you later.